being a caregiver for a newborn, right? More sleep is gone totally.
1 hour max.
I bought my house.
Okay.
HDB resale.
Yeah, HDB resale lah. And the renovation cost was the bomb there.
Actually, upgrading yourself, a major obstacle for me, right, is one is time. Another is money.
Welcome back to part 2 of sharing our stories.
So it's gonna be me and Jawhar.
Yes.
நீ உன் கதை சொல்லிட்ட. And
Hey, so Sharif and Jawhar will be sharing their stories about how they benefited from all these schemes. And yeah,
let's hope you enjoy the episode. It's gonna be very fun.
Let's dive into it.
Sharif,
Solle.
you also some sort similar to you
Yes, in way, yeah, actually, yeah.
a house, kid, and everything.
Actually, all in the same time. House, kid. Yeah.
No, I think for you around
Around the same time, yeah.
So, one of the situation in
How actually not just house and kid, new house, new kid, and also
New job.
upgrading to a new job. So I'll expand on that first. So as you all know, I'm in banking, but I'm not the numbers kind of guy lah. I'm more of like policies, procedures. So it's called compliance. So I'm in compliance. I've been a compliance officer for like the past 6-7 years, but with various banks. So at that point of time, I was in one of a local bank. I was working shifts. I was tasked with clearing payments, and you know it's very tiring. It's a morning shift, there's a night shift. At that point, I didn't understand what I was doing honestly. So I was like kind of faking it.
In work.
In work, I know the task. I did it properly, but why? Things like why am I doing it? Why is it? Why are some countries, some organizations, some people are not allowed to use payments?
So you were just like press A means press A, press B.
Something like that. Yes. நீ சொல்றது அதான் exactly.
Okay.
Button.
Hey, nice.
Button press.
I should reject them.
So naturally, when you're doing this, right, you start to feel burnout. You start to ask questions about yourself. Why am I doing this? What happened? What purpose for what purpose am I here? Then, just nicely, I think after around a year plus, right, into the job, you can actually use your SkillsFuture credit, and then you can apply a course to get at least a basic certification in compliance. அதுக்கு முன்னால எனக்கு ஒரு certification இல்ல. Because in this industry, you have to continuously upgrade yourself every 2 to 3 years. If not, you are considered being lagging behind lah.
Okay.
So the initial credit was around 500, and then I enrolled myself into the University of Manchester basic compliance certificate. And
This one also costs you menu.
no. I cannot choose the university.
University.
You all thought
Manchester United.
Go to Manchester University.
But you never go there. Took from here.
Yeah, it's an online course. So what they teach you is basically why are you a compliance officer? Why is it important for regulation to happen in terms of banks? Why is it important? Why is it important for every bank to have a anti-money laundering framework? So இதெல்லாம் நான் learn பண்ணி நான் கத்துக்கிட்டு it gave me a very important perspective shift.
Okay.
I'm not just here to just press button and then like go home. I'm here to do something way more important. Which is
I imagine if your son asks you, "Pa, what you do for work?" I press button.
yeah,
You see the green button? Press.
funny story. He actually asked me, "Daddy, what you do in work?" I actually press button. I click on the mouse, then the computer do the work. Oh, Daddy, can I come also? Come. Yeah. So where was I?
For the perspective that you
Yeah. So I'm also all this compliance is necessary because you as the bank, you are responsible to protect the financial integrity of the nation, of Singapore, maybe even global level kuda sollaam. So with this perspective shift and also putting some extra effort into my current company, I thought, hey, why not? It's time for me to, look for something look for better opportunities. At that time, my son was just born.
Wait, sorry, your son was born after you finished or as you were finishing?
Finish your
First course.
As I was finishing the course.
Okay.
So it was, I can't remember how long the course was, quite long ago. But it's an online course with some modules. So after that, you take a test. So you pass the test, then you are certified in compliance as well. So after that, I had a son coming. My kid was coming at that point in time. Then I was moving house shortly after. So
Back to back.
வந்துகிட்டே இருக்கு, like challenges and like obstacles.
So that's your first time. your house is the first time you.
Oh yeah. I'll be more on that later. But yeah, I was a first time applicant. So because since I was working shifts, right, and when my son was born shortly after, right, it was impossible for me to help around in terms of being there for the baby, for my wife. It was totally, when during night shifts, right, it was totally my wife and my mother-in-law doing caregiving for the baby. And I felt very terrible that I could not be part of that process. Because right, using being a caregiver for a newborn, right, more sleep is gone totally.
1 hour max.
Yeah, 2 hours max.
If you're lucky.
You're lucky. Me being in shift, right, my sleep already is messed up. I had no way to, I had to recover from that, because my shift was like 3 weeks day, 3 weeks night. And after the night shift, right, there's this like 1 week where you are basically jet lag without flying. So you're not able to sleep, but you feel very tired. You feel extremely drained out. So it was very difficult for me to help around in the house, help around with the baby. So I told myself, I think this is the time where I need to move. So armed with this very beautiful certificate, I have the certificate. It's quite a big one.
The color.
Color, and it's purple color if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
He said beautiful. He talking.
அழகா என் பேர் எழுதிருக்கு. That's why I say beautiful.
Okay, continue.
I got a job as a senior compliance officer with a trade finance bank. So from what I was doing, I upgraded in terms of like the job scope, and from doing one job, one role in compliance, I'm doing everything now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It comes to onboarding clients, screening them, etc. So when it comes to upgrading yourself, right, I think
SkillsFuture helped you.
SkillsFuture really, really helped.
Would you have done the course if there wasn't a SkillsFuture?
I would have done, but it will help me. It wouldn't help me financially, what? Yeah.
Especially when you're
Especially with
it removes like you will have the thing, right, where you need to pay so much to do it.
yeah, exactly.
So
Actually, upgrading yourself, a major obstacle for me, right, is one is time, another is money. Because some courses are not cheap, to be honest with you. And when you see the course fees, like okay, maybe I can push this to some other time, or maybe I can maybe I can learn from YouTube tutorials, and then I can manage in my resume when I say I'm skilled in that.
No, especially you had a baby coming at that time as well. So
The expenses had to be prioritized for the baby and for my house reno later on.
it helps with the budget.
It really helped, yeah.
But I clearly remember that time when because your son is like now 3-4. So that back then the baby bonus was a bit more different compared to our time. The pricing, the baby bonus gift lah. So how did it help you then that time? Because expenditure also over the years inflated also.
So when I got the baby bonus, it has to be for the kid one. So mostly it goes into his CDA account. Yes. So with that child saving, 6 months down the line, when my son was around 6 months, right, he got a very bad case of what's that, salmonella.
Oh.
Yeah, there was like blood in his stool and all that. I panicked when I saw blood in his diapers, and like I was calling my wife, look at this blood in the diaper. I was like, I freaked out a bit.
Visibly.
I don't know what was happening. I don't know why is he pooping blood. He brought to the pediatrician, but our CDA account helped in covering the cost. And then he recovered, and it's also a lesson for parenthood when you deal with episodes like this. So the baby bonus help, and then there are additional, if I'm not wrong, there are additional payouts given from time to time.
Yeah.
Other than that, we keep mostly for our savings, because when it comes to savings, it's either going for like the family expenses as a whole, illati for the baby itself. So that was our like our monetary policy.
That's how you plan.
Yeah. So I mean, to each their own. Maybe some people use it straight for like other things and all that. For our priority was to save first, because நமக்கு வந்து we have there is external help, because my wife's family is very established, very large here. So I'm thankful for that. So there's help when it comes to like caregiving, making different kinds of dishes or dietary needs for my son. The family is there, my side as well as my wife's side. So that's it's a very good thing to have in terms of help. So நான் சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன் that having help readily available to you is very important when it comes to family, in-laws and my family. So this is where when it comes to HDB application, right? This was way back at pre-COVID. We applied. My wife and I were first-timer applicants. So I think there was a scheme for that. So we got our preferred flat, which was at just 1 kilometer away from where my parents were staying. So our parents, they were staying at MacPherson. So I and my wife, we got our preferred location at Ubi, which is very close. There's one MRT station away. There's one MRT stop away. And then, of course, it's going to make things super easier. So, the petrol they'll come and then do when my wife and I were busy, because my wife was working at the point of time.
You chose a place nearer to your parents.
To my parents, yeah. So my parents can come over, do caregiving of the baby while my wife and I were working. Illati later on my in-laws also moved quite close nearby, which is actually opposite block only lah. So in-laws nearby, my parents nearby. So it's a very big blessing.
You mean all of them are within 1 km radius?
My in-laws are within some meters.
You open the window.
Mama, hello. Parallel, because you actually get access to very well cooked food. Yeah. So I like my in-laws cooking. I like my parents cooking, but both different style.
Politically
No. You like your wife's cooking.
I love my wife's cooking.
don't forget.
சாப்பாடு போடுற கையை கடிச்சிராத.
Because my mom is more specialist in like Indian cuisine, actually Indian cuisine. My mother-in-law is more specialized in local Indian cuisine, like sore plus have you heard of this dish called koli roast?
No. What?
Koli roast, like it's like a
chicken roasting.
Chicken roast, yeah.
Like the chicken roasting.
Not roast is like sambal vechi like and chicken lah. So it's like a gravy chicken sambal.
Enggak koli sambal lah.
Koli roast. Why roast?
Because the color is more lighter red than a sambal.
I thought the sapata better roast.
I thought it's like the chicken roasting.
Yeah.
Roasting the eater. Like
why can't you just say koli sambal? Why
that's the official name.
Difficult for people like us.
That's the official name. Irukku. Actually, you all come over. I think I'll ask my in-law to.
What's it on the title?
What the technique?
I couldn't even get through the joke.
Recently, since you'd come and title me, like segue a bit. Recently,
Sorry, you replace Kate Winslet with a chicken.
sambal chicken.
ஆண்டவரே.
Hey, in this case, Kate Winslet is the chicken. So it's roast, right?
Yeah lah, that's the roast lah.
Exactly lah. You missed the joke.
Hey, you very late you.
Late The reason why I segue into food,
You
right?
need to use SkillsFuture to do this.
There's a reason, guys. There's a reason why I segue into chicken.
Why?
Because I use CDC vouchers to buy lots of chicken.
Koli biryani?
There's a philosophy behind it.
Okay.
So with any food group, right, the most expensive food group is protein.
Yes, meat.
Yes, meat mostly. So when it comes to CDC vouchers, when it comes to using buying groceries, right, I allocate most of that for buying things like chicken,
Similar.
beef, etc., fish and all that. So with that out of the way, right, the rest of my monthly salary or like monthly budget, right? It comes into other using
I tell you,
vegetables.
buy one pot, then you plant, then you don't need to worry about anything anymore.
You know, you have the option of doing that.
Yeah, it is. I'm not
They have
kidding.
seeds for like some vegetables which you can grow in.
Yeah,
can grow
my mother grows
really?
like some things from home.
You can. They sell in like those like.
Adukana, you asking me to grow chicken in my house?
You cannot know.
I said vegetable. I didn't know vegetable walks.
Chicken, no. Vegetable, yes.
Actually, can try.
Hey, I'm okay with chicken running around. No?
Yeah, you go catch lah.
One whole family will be crossing the road. So I wanted to ask them how you get to the other side.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why you cross the road?
When they're going school.
So in the sense, CDC vouchers is, I think I use it. I would say I'm the one who uses it the most partly because I allocate it for protein.
You at least share it with your family.
Of course lah. You think I'm the one who only eat chicken?
He take the knife, he cut 3/4 to himself and 1/4 he says.
You're so small.
Okay, there's 2
gram.
things I use it. Okay, one's meat. Another one is those protein shakes you see on
You use CDC voucher to buy protein.
protein shake. Yeah,
So you are, from what I see,
Those oak.
Oak Plus and then the Rockabye coffee shake.
CDC voucher முழுசா யூஸ் பண்றது ஷரீஃப் தான்.
So I find I use it the most wisely lah in terms of.
இல்ல.
It's a major help because it frees up so much of budgeting for me to like just allocate the rest to things.
I thought you could
other
say
things
it
that
frees
matter.
up your appetite, you eat buy protein.
Okay, so your wife's okay lah.
She's okay with it because she uses the voucher sometimes also. So the philosophy is all aligned in my household.
Okay.
So in like the conclusion, right, having in conclusion, when you use the help available that's out there, right, the point is not for you to like ni sonna mari is not for you to have a magic one and then wave everything, then all your expenses is taken care of. It's for you to allocate your money to what you feel is important. And then when it comes to the help, they take care of certain things or you decide where the help goes to. That's an important aspect. So you have control over on certain things. You have control over what that help, what these schemes and what this kind of help does for you and your family. Yeah.
So coming to my story, right, I think like Sharif mentioned, me, you are, all of us, like, and including Sharif, all of us are in the same boat because kid, house, and for me and Sharif, one more thing happened, changing job, all happened at one go.
So all in the same Titanic lah.
Same lah, like we all upgraded together. Okay, for me the difficulty was like, I got married, and then my wife got pregnant at the same time. It was in the same year. So I spent a lot, not say a lot lah. I spent a relative amount redoing my room to fit my wife in, like changing the cupboards and bed and all. Because
Either
this was
parent
my parents' house,
okay,
so I
yeah.
already spent certain amount. Then after I got married, then I was like, okay. Then my wife got pregnant, and then we were spending money. We chose the private route, so same as you are. Then on the monthly doctor visit, I was spending a relative amount of money. Then I was thinking okay, and the time when I should apply
Doctor na the monthly gynecologist
for
visits and all that.
gynecologist
Okay,
and
yeah.
stuff. So I was thinking that if I take the route of applying from HDB direct, will be a bit more saving for me. The place I was staying, like one person, like one house to 20 people because of the 4-room flat ratio lah, application ratio. So அப்படியே இழுத்து then my daughter also born already. So if you see, right, my financial burden was like going up and up and up, and this was when I was in my old job. Then I decided to have a paradigm shift, and now is the time I needed to change job.
Paradigm shift.
Chim, not bad. Chim.
Thanks da.
Sima.
No, because I sat down with my wife and I was like doing the calculation. I was telling her that she was working with her dad. They are doing their own business and everything. So it didn't make sense for her to go and upgrade herself in a different work life or stuff. And I thought that okay, now I need to step up lah. And that's when I changed job. And this was 40 days exactly 40 days after my daughter born, I changed job.
Okay.
And then the புள்ள பிறந்த போது தான் the
Baby bonus.
baby bonus, yes, that's the
bonus
worst.
cash gift.
So baby bonus cash gift came in at that point. So நம்ம வந்து ஏற்கனவே வந்து we already saved the money, saying that okay, we're going to spend this much for the hospital bill and everything. So we took the bonus and I doubled it and put in the account and I just locked it. So I never used my daughter's money, so that I thought that it will be helpful for her when she goes to school in the future. So I just locked the money. So I'm not.
Sorry.
That's how I'm using it lah. And then was kind of difficult lah because வீடு கிடைக்கல and I was staying with my parents and you know I was like spending money over and over and over and 3 of us couldn't stay in one room anymore. Baby cot, sterilizer, milk washer, everything was in one location.
Oh my God. Okay.
So I was like, no, this is not going to work. Then I took the private route. I bought my house.
Okay.
The HDB resale.
Yeah, HDB resale lah. And the renovation cost was the bomb there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Because if you do resale, you have to redo the toilet. I mean,
yeah,
people
okay.
refuse
So
to
that
redo the
you know,
toilet.
even if you given the context, the house condition was good, right? There are certain necessity things we would want to do, like toilets, hygiene purpose lah, and the kitchen and stuff. But என்னோட நேரமோ என்னன்னு தெரியல. The house I liked, the condition was not that great. So because I liked the house, I decided to go forward with it, knowing that I have a lot of renovation implication there.
Okay.
And the thing is, நான் வந்து plan பண்ணது வந்து X amount, but I ended up spending double X amount.
Okay.
Because now in midst of the renovation, a lot of things were like ongoing. The windows were broken. I had
my
to do the
God.
windows. The door was gone. I had to change the door. Ended up when I at the final stage of the housing reno, right, I realized that I spent doing the whole house. I literally redo the house. Apatan, you know the NEA Climate Vouchers. When I was doing all the renovation, so I was doing all the budgeting, right? And NEA Climate Voucher played a part, a big part. Buying my washing machine and my fridge.
my God.
I throw it there. Yeah, because the vouchers play a big part because they were giving me that time when I was buying, there was like $400 voucher. So I split it evenly. I put in washing machine certain amount and fridge certain amount, and then I bought the group buy.
Okay.
So what happened was there was this HDB first timing thing, and then there was already a group buy discount plus the climate voucher played a big part for me.
Okay.
So I managed to lock in a very good deal lah.
Okay.
So that's how my first burden of financial thing cut.
ஆனா அது எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி பழுத்திருக்குமே.
Yes, that is where another thing came. So after I shift in, right? I shift in only April. Until now I'm not paying electricity because of USAFE. And I've been using very minimum amount of electricity. And all this also played a very big part, sending my daughter to my in-laws' place. You remember you said that there was a village raising the...
A village that when it comes to raising
So
baby
all
in
this
Indonesia.
USAFE and climate voucher...
அதுவே ஒரு village தான்.
No. So all these USAFE and climate voucher which I allocated to buying the house and paying monthly bills, right? In the cash which I'm saving, I use it to do my transportation to go to my in-laws house in the morning, like PHV or it can be standard taxi also lah. So depending on what I'm taking for the day. So this NEA climate voucher idhum na use panni mudichittu, then I told you right, I just changed job. So there was I was financially very tight, and I was thinking, how am I supposed to move forward in life? And that's when my SkillsFuture came in. I used it to take my PDVL. Provisional driving license, vocational license. Now I'm doing my part-time private hire. So I'm doing that to further cover my financial situation at home.
Nice.
It helps you manage your cost of living. Like.
Yeah.
Day-to-day living. Like
Cost of living. That's what you're saying.
like more like not
On
it
a
doesn't
day-to-day or a day-to-day.
it doesn't like make a significant amount of difference, but it has been helpful lah. It's been very helpful. ஆரம்பத்துல கம்ப்ளைண்ட் பண்ணல எல்லாமே ஏறுது ஆனா சம்பளம் மட்டும் ஏற மாட்டேங்குதுண்டு. So I found the loophole to raise my சம்பளம்.
Very good.
That's how it is lah for me.
Did you even use a CDC voucher in this?
Of
The
course
one they
lah.
give you the
$500,
yeah.
250 for supermarket,
Yeah,
250 for Yes, other use பண்ணேன். But like I said, the CDC and I think the GST voucher was around the same time for me also. So the CDC voucher balance, my wife took the money, then she spends on supermarket and milk tin lah. But she's the one who's total control. But she'll tell me that she's going to do this, she's buying this and stuff, so that I'm aware that what are we spending on the monthly basis and how much are we saving. So every month we just, end of the day, we just say that this amount of money we use vouchers and you save and whatever, and this is the balance we have, and the balance we use to, like I said, use for transportation and other means of stuff. If we can save extra, we just put in our bank lah. And that's how we've been using it. And SkillsFuture made me upgrade, and now I'm earning a bit more to do my day-to-day meetings. Like I said in the beginning, though the pay never go up from my boss, I use the schemes to upgrade myself to.
You develop new income streams lah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Revenue,
you said that you wanted.
Similar to me lah.
Yeah, you wanted your side income to go up.
Yeah.
So I found another way to.
No, because I believe that I wanted multiple income streams lah, just in case, you know.
No, the reason why I went this particular route was also because it also helps me have a mode of transportation for my family. And I also can use it to do a side revenue income.
So basically, like from what I've understood, like நீங்கெல்லாம் சொன்னதுல they like most of the things like all the schemes it's known that they help with costs in some aspect. Right?
Yes, of course.
But based on what you guys have said, right, it seems like the schemes are helping you with, like also mentally with regards to how you make certain decisions about what like services you take, certain even day-to-day things like the food choices you have.
And it doesn't matter whether நீங்களா new fathers or is it like
for you.
caregivers, like old caregivers.
I mean,
It sort of like eases that burden on
holistically,
So it seems like because your situation and ours
It's very different,
similar, like we have differences in our situations even though they're similar. Yours is completely different also.
Yes.
But it seems like for each like person's life, right, there might be something that applies to you based on whatever is available out there lah. So
And from the benefit that person gets, the people around him benefit as well.
if you are part of the sandwich generation, do not feel shy to ask for help. There is help available and you can head to the URL below to find out more. And please spread the word as well.
Shall we all go have Koli roast together?
No.
No.
I don't know what it is.